Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick. This is You Don't Scare Me, and today we're going to continue to debunk the videos contained within that terrible Slapped Hams ghost compilation. So let's get into it.
A sharp-eyed Reddit user, KillingTime64, has caught something odd in an old episode of The Andy Griffith Show, and while they're not calling it paranormal, it's definitely got people talking. Let's see if you can spot it. In the clip, two actors are seen emerging from a doorway when something small suddenly drops from the ledge.
Look at the way it rotates. It's a cigarette. It's a cigarette. Probably dropped by somebody who was smoking above on the building rooftop or the sets, galley, the fucking walkway at the top. That's what it is. It's a cigarette.
The poster suggests it looks like a cigarette butt, but there's no clear source.
Oh, well, if I just fucking watched the video for 5 more seconds, I would have... Wait, no source. It comes from out of frame, dumbass. Of course there's no source.
There's no visible person or prop that seems responsible, and the timing, just as the characters step into view, adds a layer of weirdness.
It comes from above. You expect why would they be filming that person? Somebody's smoking up top, adjusting the lights or making sure the lights are adjusted in the right position. They're smoking because look at the friggin' age of the film or the TV show or whatever. Everybody was smoking back then. I don't understand how this made it into a paranormal compilation.
I'm not saying it's paranormal, the user wrote, but it is strange. So what do you think the object might be? Take another look and let us know what you think it was in the comments section below.
There's a thing where people go through movies and they point out little tiny movie errors, being like, oh, you can see the Starbucks cup on the table in the end of the Game of Thrones series, or Maria Antoinette was wearing Nikes or Adidas shoes or something like that. You know what I mean? People point those things out. Oh, look, Davos has a wristwatch on, or maybe it was the main, like the old guy. I don't fucking know. I didn't actually watch Game of Thrones that much. Point is, these little movie inconsistencies end up on a big website. And every single error that anybody finds in a movie ends up on one of those websites. That's where this belongs, not in a ghost video compilation.
The internet is abuzz with claims that the wildly popular Labubu doll, a collectible plush created by artist Kassing Lung and sold by Pop Mart, might be more sinister than it looks.
What the fuck is a Labubu? That fucking shit's ugly as hell. This is collectible? Who's collecting this? Morons?
Some fans believe the toy's mischievous grin resembles that of Pazuzu, the demon featured in The Exorcist. Now, conspiracy theorists are suggesting that The Simpsons predicted Labubu's rise, and possibly its cursed nature after the resurfacing of a clip in which Homer receives a cursed statue.
But it's a plush. It's a plush doll. It's not a statue. What?
It's here! Maggie's first Pazuzu! Your father ordered this because... Why did you order this?
I thought it was pizza.
Originally introduced in 2015 in Lung's illustrated book, The Monsters, Labubu was inspired by European fairy tales. Its quirky design, featuring wide eyes, sharp teeth, and a mischievous smile.
It kind of looks like something from Where the Wild Things Are. Am I wrong?
Became a cultural phenomenon when Pop Mart launched blind box toys in 2019. Since then, Labubu has gained a massive fan base, including celebrities like Blackpink's Lisa, Kim Kardashian, and Rihanna.
Blackpink's? Dude, I am so out of the loop. I'm too old for this shit.
Recently, however, fans have taken to social media claiming the doll gives off a strange energy. Some say their dolls' eye colours have changed, and others have even gone so far as to burn their labubu, fearing spiritual attachment. But experts and skeptics alike are pushing back.
The same thing was said about Furbies, wasn't it? People were saying the Furbies were evil. How much are these things? Oh, so they're like $20 to $40 for a blind box? That's a bit pricey for a plushie. But like $20, like I guess whatever.
Outlets like Snopes and Vanity Fair confirm there's no evidence that Labubu is demonic.
Sounds like some like old people think anything that's popular must be evil. Because only the devil can make us want something so bad. Ugh.
Lung himself has clarified that his characters are meant to represent childlike wonder, not malevolence. Despite this, the hysteria continues to grow. PopMart reported over $400 million in sales from Labubu products in 2024 alone, with rare editions selling for five-figure prices on resale markets.
Dude, where's the ghost portion of this?
The hype has led to brawls at product launches, waves of counterfeit Lafufu dolls, and even public safety concerns in multiple countries. So, is Labubu really cursed? The jury is still out.
Okay, you want me to debunk that? I'll debunk it. Labubu dolls aren't Satan's toys. They're not vessels for satanic energy. People suck. Some people suck.
A recent photo shared to Reddit by user FastBoysenberry839 is making waves among paranormal enthusiasts after what appears to be a ghostly figure was spotted in a corridor aboard the RMS Queen Mary.
Paranormal locations that are businesses because they're haunted are all faking their content. They're all faking their shit. They want people to come visit the ship. Who wants to visit the Queen Mary, the non-haunted ship? Does anybody want to stay in a hotel on a non-haunted ship? Oh yeah, for sure. But how many more people want to stay on Queen Mary, the haunted ship? If nothing haunted happens, nobody would stay.
A ship long regarded as one of the most haunted locations in the world.
That's another thing. Everybody claims that. This is the most haunted apartment in the world. Why? Because one time that cupboard behind me opened. It's not like it's illegal to say that your place is the most haunted place in the world. Because nowhere is haunted. That's why everybody can say it. Because it's not a legal title. Nobody's granted it to anybody. They grant it to themselves.
At first glance, the photo seems ordinary, showing a hallway typical of the retired ocean liner, now permanently docked in Long Beach, California. But a closer inspection reveals something chilling. A faint, human-like silhouette lurking in the corridor, partially obscured by shadows and distance.
Okay. What about those people? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the person you point out? You took a picture of the gangway or the fucking hallway. There's like 2, 4, 6 other people here. So process of elimination, that's just another person. What is this? What are you doing? What is the point of this? No wonder Karis doesn't do slapped ham.
A still image taken from a live television broadcast has left Reddit users debating whether they've spotted a ghost, a child, or something far more unsettling. The image, posted by user Larissa Leaper, shows political commentator and attorney Angela Rye during a live Zoom interview, seemingly alone, when a ghostly-looking child appears peeking around a door in the background.
Or it's just her child, and she didn't know she was doing an interview or something. Maybe she wants a snack from that fridge.
The figure's washed-out appearance and unnatural posture quickly fueled paranormal speculation. Some viewers insisted it looked like a ghost child, while the poster wrote, "We had to pause and take this pic." I was like, there is no way that is her kid. Look at the hand on the kid.
Okay, so now we're shaming people based on their visual appearance in comparison to their parents. That's where we're at.
However, not everyone is convinced this is anything supernatural. After the original footage was located and posted to the thread, one viewer wrote, "It genuinely just looks like a strung-out person who broke into the house and didn't realize someone was home."
And now we're going to burglar. All right, look. If she has a daughter, and that's not her daughter, that's her daughter's friend.
A theory that might be even more alarming.
Folks talking about her sleeping her way to the top. Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border record, calling her...
Others suggested a more mundane possibility, that the figure is simply Rye's child, unaware that their mum is being interviewed on TV.
I suppose that's evidence that there are still reasonable people on this planet.
Whether it's a ghost, an unexpected intruder, or just a badly timed cameo, the eerie quality of the footage is undeniable.
Folks talking about her sleeping her way to the top. Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border record, calling her...
Not a ghost.
A chilling image posted to Reddit by user AnxiousSpecific9991 has the paranormal community buzzing after what appears to be a ghostly face was spotted in the window of a century-old Victorian home.
Don't we love photographs? Because they're impossible to edit.
According to the poster, the photo was taken while their girlfriend was cleaning the home, which belongs to a 100-year-old resident.
I don't care. Show us the photo.
When the image is enhanced, the face becomes even more pronounced, further debunking this theory. Others.
So that's where Justin Trudeau ended up. Looks like a statue, like a garden statue in the backyard. It also really looks like Justin Trudeau.
A strange piece of footage uploaded to Reddit by user MajesticRun1763 is making waves online after what appears to be an unidentified creature was captured.
Could be a bear with mange. Could be like a... Yeah. Looks like a bear with mange, but how is the camera following it? Is this AI? Could this be AI? Nah. Fuck, it could be though.
Seriously, what the f is that?
A mysterious video posted to Reddit by user Cultural Survey 4589 has sparked a wave of eerie speculation after capturing what appears to be a pair of glowing red eyes staring from a neighbouring garden in Somerset, UK.
Well, okay, so like what we used to do is we used to take pop cans like this, and we'd take off the top and we'd take off the bottom after we're done drinking it. Then we'd cut eyes into the can, and then we'd stick a tea light in there, and then stick it in bushes because we thought it would be really funny.
I didn't think it was moving, but that's implying that it can move.
According to the poster, the incident occurred late one night while they were relaxing in their living room. Out of the corner of their eye, they noticed something unsettling.
Were they recording through glass? Because if they are, it could just be a reflection of something that's inside the building with them, like an alarm clock or something.
2 bright red eyes staring directly at them from across a dirt path, deep within the darkness of a nearby garden. I got out my camera and filmed as I could see the head tilt, they wrote.
I didn't think it was moving, but that's implying that it can move.
I guess that's the whole clip. I mean, like, there's really not anything to look at. It's just a black screen with 2 red dots. Like, thanks for uploading this, I guess?
A Reddit post by user PinkPixelGoose has gone viral this week after the user shared an unsettling series of events in what she and her husband now suspect is a deeply haunted home. According to the post, the user awoke around 12:55 a.m. to get a drink of water and discovered something strange. Their washing up bowl was filled with warm, soapy water.
Okay.
The dishes from earlier were already dry and the couple lives alone in their home in Spain. I always leave my bowl sink empty due to flies, she explained. Even more unnerving is that this isn't the couple's first brush with the unexplained.
We have a photo of a bowl of soapy water and then all this information surrounding a photograph of a bowl with soapy water. Ghosts don't exist. This is proof that ghosts don't exist because people will pass this as paranormal evidence. Like this is the bar. You understand? This is how low they set the bar. That a bowl of soapy water is now paranormal evidence.
According to the post, the home has been the site of previous strange happenings, including a gnome-like figure witnessed by the poster running across their bedroom floor. She described it as no taller than a foot, with a pointed hat, beard and arms pumping as it ran. I wish I was joking, she added, but equally I could debunk it as being half asleep.
I don't even think half asleep I'd say something like that.
Other strange events involve phantom voices, unexplainable object relocations such as piles of money, dog toys and even underwear turning up under the couch, places her dog can't reach.
Yeah, the dog toys are still under the couch because your dog can't reach under the couch. The dog toy gets under the couch and it remains there because the dog can't reach it.
And a persistent feeling of being watched. While many readers laughed nervously at the gnome sighting, the post quickly drew serious responses. Some offered rational theories for the mysterious soapy water.
Whenever things go missing in my house, we blame the Nissas. I collect the figures of these guys. This is a picture frame featuring 2 Nissas. Nissas. They're gnomes, but they're Nissas. I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna put my Nissas right there. I collect them.
Including sleepwalking, memory-related side effects from prescription medication, or even dissociative states. But one particularly compelling theory drew attention: carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah, carbon monoxide is a huge problem. A lot of people don't seem to know that it's actually lingering around their house. Blown out pilot's light, a leaky stove, gas line, something like that. It's all causing CO to leak into your house. So I want you to make sure that you go around your house after watching this video and check to make sure that your CO alarms are actually working. I mean, I don't know if you can really make sure that their batteries are functional, make sure there's a green light on them and stuff like that. If your fire alarm on your wall has a CO alarm on it, you might want to consider getting another CO alarm because they need to be closer to the floor. So carbon monoxide, or CO, is denser than air. It sinks. So if you're sitting in a place, like let's say you're camping, and you're camping in a little divot, right? If when you're lying down, if you turn your head to the left or the right, and you can't see above the ground, and you light a campfire in the middle of this space and go to sleep, you will not wake up. You will never wake up, because the CO from the fire settles in that space, and you're sitting in a bowl of CO, and you will die. If the CO has risen to the roof, to the point where your roof or wall-based fire alarms have gone off, you're already in a shitstorm of problems. So you need to make sure that if you do have CO alarms, they're close to the floor. Go to your local fire department if you're concerned. They're not just there to put out fires. They're also there to help educate the public. That's why they go to fairs. They're always ready to ensure that the public is safe and secure. No, I'm not saying they're your slaves, they're at your beck and call. But if there's a fire department nearby and there's a fire, they will stop your conversation and run to the fire truck. Otherwise, they're sitting down watching TV on a couch waiting for a fire to happen. I'm sure that any good firefighter would be more than willing to speak to you about the health and safety about CO2, or CO, not CO2. CO2 is not carbon monoxide. CO2 is carbon dioxide. That's what we make fucking soda out of. And I keep making that mistake. I keep saying CO2. It's, how often do you hear somebody say CO? In any case, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe and watch one of these two videos over here. We're still trying to get our watch time up. Check out our membership. Our Discord is linked in the membership. We need to build a larger community of like-minded people for suggestions and things like that. It's a lot easier to talk in real time through Discord. It's more fun too, because you get like live reactions and stuff like that. Check out our merch store, ydsmstore.ca. And make sure your CO alarms are working. Hug your family. Love you. See you tomorrow.